Welcome, my noble brothers and sisters, to another edition of our video podcast, the Get Grit video that we put out every Friday. I hope that you are watching these, listening to these, taking some notes and applying it to your life. Today, I want to talk to you about something we don't like, something that we're opposed to, something that we fight against. So if you have a Bible, take a look at Luke chapter 14. Luke chapter 14. Now mine has a header. It says the cost of being a disciple. See, salvation is free. It's been paid for. It's not really free. Jesus paid a pretty heavy cost for our salvation. I don't want us to ever forget that. But the truth is, it cost me nothing to receive that salvation. But there is a cost of becoming and living as a disciple. And so it's listed out here. Luke chapter 14, starting at verse 25. It says, large crowds were traveling with Jesus, and turning to them, he said, if anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother, his wife and children, his brothers and sisters, yes, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. And anyone who does not carry his cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. So can you be his disciple and not surrender? I don't think so. Goes on to suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Will he not first sit down and estimate the cost to see if he has enough money to complete it? For if he lays the foundation and is not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule him, saying, the fellow began to build but was not able to finish. Or suppose a king is about to go to war against another king. Will he not first sit down and consider whether he is able with 10,000 men to oppose the one coming against him with 20,000? If he is not able, he will send a delegation, while the other is still a long way off, and will ask for terms of peace. In the same way, any of you who does not give up everything he has cannot be my disciple. Cannot be my disciple unless I take time to calculate the cost. For many of us, making that choice of salvation doesn't mean that we're giving up our families. Our lives are not going to be threatened, but we have many brothers and sisters in Christ in other parts of the world who that decision does mean life or death. But it does mean we have to examine our lives. One of the principles, we call it one of our 4 pillars here at the Gospel Rescue Mission, is self-evaluation. And in this, we observe all our choices. We examine those choices, and then we research our heart and say, why did I just do that? What was the motive behind that? What is the inspiration for it? What is the hurt or pain maybe I was medicating? Or what is the pleasure that I was seeking? What was I hoping for when I made this choice? And did that choice draw me closer or further from our standard behavior, which we call the standard of behaviors called Christ-likeness, which is a whole other pillar. But we evaluate that. Now, when I evaluate this is when I evaluate my choices, when I start to realize, what am I really willing to give up? Can I be a disciple according to this? If I don't give up even my very life, if I don't pick up my cross and carry it, if I'm not willing to be rejected, hurt, damaged in some way, if I'm not willing to be ridiculed and made fun of, if I'm not willing to sit down and calculate out, am I willing to pay the full price? I cannot be his disciple. And the self-evaluation tool is a great way to examine that. We'd love to tell you more. So send me an email. You can visit our website at grmmuskogee.org. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. All those are available. GRM Muskogee. That's what you would search for. It'll find you right up there. And we'll tell you all about it. And I can come to your church and help you understand how to become this place where healing takes place. A place where we help you go from where you come to understand that God is sovereign. And we help you build a safe and healing environment. And then you build the pillars upon this safe and healing environment. And then we help you learn this object of surrender. And the purpose of surrender is to get to true love. See, I can't really love my wife, I can't really love my children unless I'm willing to surrender my rights, my hopes, my desires. I have to be willing to surrender them. I cannot really serve God until I'm willing to surrender to his will and his way. And his will and his way don't always make sense to me. They're not always going to be comfortable. These things that Jesus describes that I just read are not comfortable. But we've gotten this mindset here in America that our churches should be comfortable. I don't see that. But the purpose of that surrender is to get to this place where we truly love. And when we truly love, we can experience the abundant life that Jesus promises. Too many of us try to shortcut that whole idea. Get right to that, what we picture as the abundant life, which is health and wealth and prosperity. That is not the abundant life. The abundant life is life with God. Walking with Him, talking with Him. He's my best friend. He is helping me dig through the rubbish of my past and help me heal that and clean that up, and so I can become more of His disciple. I've counted the cost. I'm going to be His disciple. I am going to follow Him with all that I have, and nothing will prevent me from doing that. We'd like to help you do the same thing. Just let me know how we can help. God bless you. Have a great day.